Welcome back. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. And this is episode 2 of part 3, which concludes this series on balancing your emotions. Let us give thanks to the Lord for this channel and for it to being a blessing to us all. Now, for our topic review today, we're going to go back and just reflect on episode 2 of part 1 and 2. Now, we talked about part 1 how balancing your emotions in your decisions, in your choices, and in your intentions to shifting your mindset and allowing it to create such better outcomes for you. In part 2, we talked about 3 negative emotions. We talked about them and how effective and beneficial it would be in managing it and within our relationships, especially when it came to us being self-driven and selfish people. Now, we actually discussed simple steps into being a reminder of certain checkpoints on how we can balance our negative emotions. Now, today's topic, we will conclude this series of part 3 on positive emotions and how these positive emotions is going to elevate your year of 2022 to establish success in areas of your life that will be an absolute blessing and actually a breakthrough in certain areas where you need that breakthrough. Now, I want to say thanks to everyone for contributing down in our comment section. So much richness. Thank you so much again. And continue to do so. It's so warming to my heart when I see the comments and I see the positive talk. I welcome any suggestions or anything. Just please continue to comment. Now, let's focus on our topic today, which is positive emotions. Now, when people think about positive emotions, they think about the sense of your happiness, the state of your happiness of being, the state of feeling exceptional, the state of, the increase in your health and well-being. And majority of us actually have a different perspective on what is meant by being happy and what happiness is. Now, let's talk about balancing your positive emotions and how it actually maximizes your level of contentment. Or some people have their faith, like myself, that actually motivates to pursue short and long-term goals and to live your best life. So, as we're talking and focusing on positive emotions, I did mention 5, which I'll state them again, which was gratitude, optimism, joy, hope, and love. Now, for today, we're going to really focus on gratitude, optimism, and joy. With these 3 words discussing, I feel that there's such a power to release in positive vibes, in, just thinking more positive, that helps you to better yourself and transform your life into such a state of mindfulness. That's a key word, the mindfulness. Now, what I mean by this is number 1, experiencing such as, negative emotions. Try to capture and embrace and actually look at it as an opportunity in refocusing your thoughts in the process that way. Maybe number 2, building your vocabulary with the choice of words that instills such positiveness up, positive self-talk, so you can always have better outcomes when you just speak positive stuff, even to yourself. You look in the mirror and just say positive things like, oh, today is going to be a great day. Today I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be joyous in everything that I do. Another way is navigating positive change by reminding yourself, having little reminder notes or reading inspirational quotes. Or actually, a lot of people like to do journal writing because it actually ignites in them, like myself, I do journal writing. It ignites such positive reinforcement in being in that state of your happy place. And when you're in that state of happy place, you tend to, want to do more, be more, and create more in your life. Now, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude here is how we pay attention to the simple things of life in the way we appreciate it. Maybe even the journey and what's that connection, or even the state of our happy being. Gratitude, honestly, is number one, I would say. It boosts your self esteem of being thankful for so many things in life. Oh, like you could say, I'm thankful for my health today. I'm thankful for my relationships. I'm so thankful for the job that I have. That's an example. Or number two, journaling in creative writing. Some people like to write stuff and put it in a journal format, which helps you to have positive experiences, and you can look back and it reinforces certain habits that actually strengthens that level of happiness in the different areas of your life. Number three, we can actually talk about the different perspectives in understanding and not only showing the appreciative state of your well-being, but resilience. That's a nice key word there too. And one to step forward and just take it a day at a time, moment by moment. Another thing and a word we actually talked about is optimism. Optimism can be described as actions of events that actually occur in your life experiences, or looking at that better outcome of possible outcomes. And the examples I kind of have here is how do you bounce back from challenges, situations, and problems that you might be facing or experiencing on a day-to-day basis? Another thing is, how do we make observations on that negative experience that we actually have gone through to the positive, and actually learning from that experience so we can embrace, maybe we'll do something a little different next time, or we'll achieve something next time in our responses. Or number three, even our mindset. How do we shift that mindset so we can view and understand, not within our own attitudes and towards the change in how we see that outlook happening for us? And that is kind of the way how I see that working with optimism. Optimism is such a powerful word, but an even more powerful word that we tend to embrace each day is joy. Joy is the level of our happiness and self discovery of such positive outcomes. Like, for example, right now, when we started this channel, we wanted you guys to focus on a word that is going to help your 2022 year, not to be just plans of resolutions, but consider to reevaluate and actually align your word with your life goals of to attain your dreams, your short and long term goals. Maybe even number two, when with joy, you can examine your values and maybe list the priorities of how you're focusing and establishing that balance. And let's say number three, how do you live your purpose? And when I say live your purpose, I mean, how do you live on purpose? What's your true authentic self? And that authentic self is, what's your passion? And when you have a deep, deep passion that you want to explore and you bring it forward, it's something that you do so easily that what you do is you watch yourself just expand and grow in your well-being and your lifestyle, and then you become that better you, and you enjoy that better you. So, kind of to sum everything up, is every day we experience our positive emotions that help us to thrive, help us to build positive relationships, and actually help us to set healthy and clear boundaries. And when we do that, is just a few things I've named. We find that our passion and our purpose will just be so enhanced that we'll have more enjoyment and we'll be in that, like I said before, our happy place. And our happy place is that sense of contentment. That's what I mean. Or you will not only make a difference in your own self, but you'll make a difference in the world around you, the people you engage in, the type of relationships that you build. You'll add value to other people. You'll have more deeper meaning in your own self and even everything that you do. You'll add more to it. And you'll see a lot of success in your life. And when you have a lot of success in your life that way, you actually feel you've brought on some good contribution in making a difference. So, in closing, what I want to say is be very intentional with your positive emotions, because when you're when you're intentional with it, you tend to thrive. You be the best self of you, and you enjoy the simple wins and the simple things of life. And it's such a blessing to be so rewarding with that. Couple things I'm going to leave with you is when you do this and you're in that happy state, or you you want to maintain that happy state, what I'll suggest to you, and you can create anything of a list for yourself. These are just my suggestions. Create a simple happiness formula that you're going to live by, and it's just for you. Have a journal, and a journal is great to focus your mindfulness, keyword, on your goals and your learning in opportunities that may come across you. Actually, another thing to do is to develop and balance your coping skills in your daily life. So when negative emotions come, it's something that you can say to yourself, you know what? Yes, this doesn't feel good, but you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to sit down here and I'm going to count to 10 and take a deep breath. I'm going to calm my state. And then I'm going to think about this and maybe not respond, but maybe come back to that person so you're in a better state, the better mindset, better frame of mind. You'll have more positive words to say. You'll be able to speak honestly and actually have more care and thinking about the other individual. Another four, I would say, is to strengthen that social connection with others and in relationships to be a win-win situation, not that you win and the other person loses. Okay? Not a good situation. You always want to win-win together, because when we have unity together, we actually do more together. We create more together. Everybody's life's better when we work together. And number five, I'm going to say just maintain and do not compromise unhealthy boundaries. What I mean by that is keep your boundaries. You need to just be polite to people and say, you know what? No, I'm not able to do this. I wish I had the time, but it's going to interfere with something very personal to me at the moment. But I can do it another day. How about another day, another time? Just be honest with people. I find the more honest we are with each other, it's such a better experience for everyone. And there's no hardships into a faulted relationship. There's more respect and honor there with each other when we're more lovable towards a situation. And finally, I'd just like to conclude that we all win together, and just keep it simple. When you keep things simple, it's better for everyone. And when it's simple and better for everyone, it's just a wonderful experience to go through. And I I find that when you're honest with your feelings, you tend to feel more better when you make decisions and when you make choices, and it's just much better. And today I'd like to thank you so much for watching and commenting and just supporting this channel. This is just so awesome. And I'd like to conclude right now and just say to you, may this prayer bless you guys so richly in learning to just be thankful in your everyday, and just so you can live with a positive mindset in everything you do, and be very slow to react when negative emotions come on you, and just choose your words very carefully and wisely, and have such an unforgiving spirit, and don't hold things on people. Just let it go. I know some people are not nice, but you know what? You don't know what they're experiencing or going through. It doesn't excuse their behavior, but you be the bigger person. And above all, share your love. Love is such a wonderful gift to have, and a wonderful thing to share with us all. And this is to conclude this topic. I hope you enjoyed it, and I try to make it as simple as I can. And our next topic will air on January the 30th of 2022. And stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.